Okay, thanks Olivia for joining, and I'm recording this so we can pass it on to anyone else who needs it. I'm going to talk about how to get to district, why you would want to get to district, and then how to get there, and then just some general, consistency methods and things to help us get there. So why would we want to promote to district manager in Arbonne? That's the first level of management in Arbonne. At district manager, you get an 8% override. So right now you're making your commissions, and if you promote to district manager, you would make 8% on top of that. That is even like when I place my own order. I'm making 8% on my own order. So it's like another deeper level of discount because I'm making money back on what I'm buying. So it really adds up. My husband's in the oil and gas company. So when he makes overrides off his oil wells, he calls that mailbox money. It's money that you really didn't have to work for necessarily. It's just more money you get on top of your commission. So it's really exciting. And that's when your paycheck just grows and grows, especially as you add more teammates underneath you, because you're going to make overrides under each level underneath you as well. The other exciting thing about being a district manager is the bonus. So at district manager, your bonus level is $200. To get that, you have to have 5,000 QV in a month and 5 new 150 QV or more PCs. And then you get $200. If you get your bonus in the first 6 months that you are a district manager with Arbonne, you get an extra $100. So that's $300. I think I just finished my 6th month, maybe. I might have one more month as district manager. So for like 5 out of those 6 months, I've got an extra $300 on top of my normal commissions and overrides. So it really, as Ashley puts it, if in your real job, your boss told you, you just need to do this month and I'll hand you an extra $300. It's like a no-brainer. Why wouldn't I do it? So that's really exciting. Right now at the consultant level, your bonus opportunity is $100. So it goes from $100 to $200, and then you get an extra $100 in your first 6 months for a total of $300. Also at the district manager level, you're going to attract more business partners. They're going to see that you're serious. They're going to see that you're already making more money. We don't like to be boastful about our paychecks, but sometimes it's just down to the facts. Someone wants to know, what's the opportunity here? How much can they make? And we say that at the district manager level, you make $400 to $1,000 a month. And I've definitely been at the top end of that for the last 6 months. So pretty exciting. And it only goes up from there. And then, when you promote to district manager, you're going to help the person above you promote as well. So we love that team aspect, and that we get to help others achieve their goals. So when I promote to area, I'm hoping that I'm going to help Ashley promote to VP and get her white Mercedes. So it's just really exciting to get to be on this team together and helping each other out reach our goals. So what do you need to promote to district manager? To qualify to go into district qual, which some of you already are, you have to get $1,000 QV in your start month. We really like to aim for 2,500 because that's going to set you up so well to finish in the following month. If you complete district qualification in 2 months, that means you have 6,000 QV over a 2-month span. If you complete it in 3 months, you have to get 7,500 QV over those 3 months. So really, it's better to just do it in 2 and just get it done. I'll tell you my story of going to district manager. So I did my launch parties in November, actually like halfway through November. And I had a really successful launch. Well, I had 2 parties scheduled, and one was really successful. The other one person came to, and she didn't buy anything. So it always, it goes hand in hand with our business. But I had one really great party. I think I got about 1,000 QV, and I knew I needed 2,500 that month. So I really pushed. It was November, right before Thanksgiving. No one wanted to spend any money because they were about to, on nutrition, because they're about to eat whatever they wanted on Thanksgiving. They said after Thanksgiving. So I really tried hard in November, and I got about 2,000 QV. I think I was just shy of 2,000 QV. So I was in district qual, which was great, but I didn't quite hit that 2,500 goal that I had set for myself. So in December, I had to get 4,000 QV to promote. And I thought Ashley was crazy. I thought there's absolutely no way that's going to happen. I'm just doing the numbers really quick. So that was like 13 cleanse kits that I needed to sell in December. And I was really playing up the January 1 cleanse. So I ended up getting a business partner that month, which was awesome. And she brought in about 1,000 QV. And I ended up finishing district manager by like December 20th or something like that. So I had the rest of the month to keep going, but to know that I'd hit my goal and I was done, and it was just so exciting. And I ended up with like 5,400 QV that month. So I blew my goal out of the water. I would have gotten to district manager without my new business builder underneath me, but obviously that helped me achieve it quicker and kind of took the pressure off a little bit. So it is just really, as you're going for district manager, it's just really important to focus on finding business builders as well. We want to push for that QV for ourselves, but we also want to get people underneath us so that we can reach our goals quicker. So that's really important too. So how can you promote? I'm going to go through like 5 things. If you're taking notes, you can write down these 5 things. That's just how to maintain a healthy business. The first thing is do the right thing. So that's staying true to yourself. And, not, if you're not a salesperson, that's not becoming a super salesy person to get these products out there. That's staying true to yourself and who you are. We want to make friends for the sake of making friends. We don't want to always have an agenda behind it. That we're going to try to sell them Arbonne. So make friends for yourself, but know that increasing your network is going to increase your sales. So, I try to weave it into conversations where it fits well and it feels comfortable. I was just, where was I? Last weekend, I think I was at the lake or something. And, it casually came up. So I talked about how I'm going to start the cleanse soon. And, I was drinking my fizz steak. And so it was just, it was very natural for me. And that's who I am. I want to recommend things to people without being salesy. So I'm staying true to myself in that. So that's number 1, do the right thing. Number 2 is become the right person. So we are really about personal development in this business. It's a personal development business disguised as a personal care business. So we want to continue to work on ourselves, to grow, and to always be learning more about this business and about ourselves. One of my biggest concerns when I started Arbonne was that I didn't want to sound, salesy, and maybe I didn't know enough people, things like that. And I've really and I didn't want to look a certain way to people that I was in this business. So I've really learned a lot about myself and been able to grow in that. And that wouldn't happen without continuing education and reading these books and discussing them with my team. The best place to start, which I hope you all have got this book, is Dare to Dream, Work to Win. We as a team have been kind of going through that book. And I am in the marketing business. I have been a marketing manager for 8 years for a health insurance company. And, I would think that I knew everything about marketing, but this is a different type of marketing, and I can always learn more. And I've learned so much about direct sales, and there's always, more room to grow. So become the right person. We need to be consistent in this because we are our own boss. So we have to kind of set boundaries for ourselves in order to stay consistent and not just say, oh, I don't have to do anything today because there's no one telling me to do it. We need to make sure we kind of stay on top of ourselves. Number 3, do the right things with an S. So number 1 was do the right thing. This is do the right things. And that means, kind of the core of our business, which is the presentations, the giving out samples. I have this great sheet, which I can text to our group afterwards, but it's called Top 10 Activities for a Successful Month. And it says, what the activity is, and then it has these numbers. So you can kind of check them off as you go each month. Ashley and I sit down every month, at the beginning of the month, and set goals. And this is a great way to kind of keep yourself on track as you're achieving your goals throughout the month. So I'll just kind of read through them. There's, we want to give out 10 sample packs or testers. Listen to a live or recorded Discover Arbonne call. That could be our monthly meeting. Place reorders for preferred customers, clients, or consultants you come in contact with. I'm sure that y'all have already heard from Reagan and from Ashley, but on the 15th of every month, we want to be telling our preferred clients that they have a gift sitting on their account, and we can walk you through later how to do that. But there's a way to go into your website and check under your preferred clients and see if they have a free gift on their account and when it expires. So around the 15th of every month, we reach out to them. We tell them, hey, if you spend 150 QV, you'll get this free gift. Can I add something to your order? Can I place an order for you? So that's really important. One-on-one business appointments, whether that's a coffee date or a FaceTime or a Zoom. We want to have 6 group events for parties. And then it goes through how many, ASVPs you need, chapters of books you've read, and things like that. So this is a great list. And I'll make sure to give that to y'all. Okay. And then, like I said earlier, we want to weave our Arbonne story into the nooks and crannies of our life. So, at a lunch conversation, or your friend brings up that, that they're having tummy issues, and just casually weave it in, and stay true to yourself when you're doing that so that you don't sound, a little pushy. Number 4, do enough of the right things. So I think the theme word here is consistency. If you haven't watched my Zoom on being consistent, I would go back and watch that. And we just want to do enough of the right things. And so that's the 40 faces. That's the top 10 activities I just sent you. That's sending out our 10 and 30 texts. If you don't know what that is, we tried to send out 30, as many texts as you want, but we're trying to get at least 10 people to share the business with in 30 days. And if you really want to set a goal for yourself, you can do 30 people in 30 days. So that's going to be a coffee date, FaceTime, Zoom, and that's going to be the Discover Arbonne call. So we're sharing the business with at least 10, if not 30 people every month. Okay, and then number 5 is do enough of the right things long enough. So consistency builds momentum. We have to be patient and trust the system. All these worksheets we have, the 40 faces, this top 10 activities, this 100-person contact list. If you don't have this or you haven't filled it out, now is a great time to do it. You'd be surprised at how many people you know. And there's even this great little memory jogger on the side so that you can, start thinking hairstylist, housekeeper, gym member. Olivia, you're at the gym right now. Might go ask somebody. And you can just go through this and fill out your list. So we have to, trust the system. Cecilia Stoll is the top person in Arbonne in the world, as y'all know, and we are on her team. So she's gone before us She's learned how to do it, and she is pushing that down through the system and teaching us how to do it. So just trust the system, be patient, don't give up until you've done it for 12 months in a row. Give it a full year to see the fruits of your labor, because the energy you're putting in now likely won't come into fruition for 90 days. So, just do every day, and over time, you'll see the results. So that is what I had to say about, being consistent and what to do on a daily basis. I talked about why we want to promote and the numbers. And if anyone wants to talk through your personal numbers and how to get to district manager, I'm happy to do that. I don't have them in front of me. And then, we want to help others promote. So we want to get you to district manager, and then you want to have a district manager underneath you, because that's just going to propel you forward. That's called a double D. Right now I'm a double D because I am a district manager and I have Reagan as a district manager underneath me. And that's super important to help us reach our goals and to help to keep promoting in the business. This says that 16 district managers equals a regional vice president level. So that's your Mercedes-Benz. That's an average of $4,000 a month. So we want to get those district managers underneath us. And that's how to build our organization. And that doesn't mean you have to have 16. That's just number-wise how you would get there. So thanks for listening. Thanks, Olivia, for coming on while you're working out. And I will stop the recording and then post this so everyone else can watch. Oh, can you see me?
Yes. Oh, hi. No, I can't.
Oh, no. I didn't. Hold on. Let me see what I do.
Okay. Hi.
I'm still recording.